Hello folks, and welcome to part 4. I think it's part 4, it might be part 5. Let's go with part 4 of my NoteQuest Expanded World Adventure series. Our intrepid hero, the Halfling Guard, is exploring the Sinister Tomb of the Gloomy Sepent. And doing quite well actually. Got a little bit of cash, not too badly wounded, but that could well change. He explored this area here, having peeked into these two rooms here and seen some monsters in there that he wasn't inclined to face. But I think his confidence is now bolstered by his success in these areas. He did fight a couple of creatures up here in this room, a couple of skeleton soldiers. They weren't particularly scary creatures, but he fought them and did alright. These rooms didn't have any creatures in. So he's come back now into the entrance corridor, and he has a choice either of legging it or going into either room 2 or 3. Room 2's got 6 goblins, room 3 has got 2 scorpions, and no treasure or anything of interest in either of those rooms. However, there are doors in each room that lead further into the tomb beyond. So, I think I am, or rather he is, going to continue and probably going to go into room 3, in which there is 2 scorpions. Scorpions have 2 health points. They only do 1 damage. They have the poison ability, which means all damage from this creature cannot be absorbed by armour or by other means, but I don't have any means of absorbing damage anyway. So I think that's what's going to happen here. I'm going to go back into room 3. Okay, so we've got 2 fairly okay enemies that we are facing here. Right, so we attack first, I attack first, and we're rolling 1d6 because we have our trusty short sword. Here we go. 1. Maybe my luck has turned, so that doesn't even kill one of the scorpions, and then they do 1 damage each, so 2 damage in total. Could be a lot worse. Down to 14. Let's attack again. 2. Okay, so that kills one of the scorpions. Alright, but the other one gets to attack me back. He's obviously pretty annoyed by this whole situation now, having seen his brother cut down. Let's attack him. 3 points. Finishes him off. Alright, so the room is clear, but there's nothing of interest in the room. So I think we're going to carry on into the next room. Let's do it. So we need to roll to find out what we're going into. So we're opening from a room. Whoop, try that again. 1. A small room with another door. Okay. There we go. This is room number 7. We need to roll to see whether the door is locked. 5. I think that means unlocked. In fact, I'm almost certain. Yeah, 4, 5 and 6 is unlocked. Cool. And then we need to roll to see what's in there. The room content. 9. Walls made of skulls. It may have a secret passage. Obviously, we won't get to investigate the possible secret passage until any monsters have been killed. 4. And we've got 2 skeleton soldiers. And I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and fight them straight away. So we peeked into the room, saw the skeleton soldiers, thought, yeah, we can take them. And we're going straight in. They've got 4 health points each. They do 2 damage and they're undead, which means when they die, I should roll a dice. And if I roll a 1, they come back from the dead, which I'm pretty sure last time I did with 1, but I didn't do with the other one. Right, let's attack. 5. Brilliant. So one of them is immediately killed. Then the one that is still standing does 2 points of damage. I think that's right. Yep, 2 points of damage, taking me down to 12. Okay, then I attack again. Only 2 this time. Oh, I didn't roll to see whether the other one can come back from the dead. Let's do that. Oh, and he does. So the first one comes back from the dead. And he comes back as a level 1 creature. So if I'd have remembered, I think I would have been attacking him first. But I didn't remember, so let's just go with what happened. But I mean, that is going to take me down to 8 health. All of a sudden, starting to feel a little bit less like fun times. Oh, 2 points of damage. And I'm going to use that to finish off the one that I haven't yet killed for the first time. There's a risk there, obviously, because I'm going to re-roll, and if I roll a 1, he comes back from the dead. But I didn't, so he doesn't. The one that did come back from the dead is going to attack me and do 2 points of damage. Alright, so that's going to finish him off. The second time. Do they keep coming back from the dead, or do they only do that once? After this monster is defeated, roll a dice. If it's a 1, he comes back to life. So I guess that's every single time. So I need to roll to see whether he comes back to life again. He does not. So they are defeated. The room is clear. And we can check to see if there's a secret passage. I'm going to roll on the secret passage table. 2. There's nothing here. That's a shame. But there is a room beyond this one, so I think we should peek into there and see what's what. So let's see what type of room it is. 1. A small room with a door. Okay. This is going to be room 8. Let's see if the room is locked. 4 is unlocked. Let's see what's in here. 7. Ooh, a sarcophagus with a chest inside. Okay, so there might actually be some loot in here. But are there going to be any monsters? 6, 7. No monsters. My favourite kind of room. So we can immediately check the chest. I think I roll 2d6, and the highest number is the amount of coins I find, and the lowest number is the amount of treasures I find. Oh, look at that. That's a bit more like it, isn't it? Okay. So we have found 6 coins, taking us up to 16 coins. And 5 treasures. Good lord. Okay, so I'm going to use this to track the number of treasures I have checked. First treasure is a magic item. I've done the first one. 3. Ooh, some armour. Armour of the Special Guard. Plus 1 HP. Okay, so I roll on the... oh, I've got some armour here. Some no frills armour. Because the only armour I've ever had was the armour that stopped me from being able to sneak. So this is some actual armour. 5. A helm. Yay! Right, so I've got a helm of the Special Guard. This means I'm going to have to draw a little figure down here. My figure drawing skills are not that great. And that is giving me plus 5 HP. Pretty sweet. And that's just the first treasure. 4. A valuable jewel. My goodness, this is going alright. 6. So that's a valuable jewel worth 60. And then so another one at 60 coins. Then we need to check another treasure. 3. A magic scroll. Wicked. 2. So this is a light spell. So actually not the most handy. So a light spell creates a globe of light that is worth a torch, but does not use a hand. Okay, so it's like a bonus torch. Plus, you could hold two-handed weapons, theoretically. We've got 2 more. So, a 2, that's a health potion. Brilliant. And 3, another magic scroll. That's the last one. This magic scroll is going to be a heal scroll. That's pretty cool, gives you plus 5 HP. Now with all this cool stuff that I've suddenly got, the armour, the health potion, the health scroll, it would be tempting to carry on exploring this dungeon. And I am a little bit tempted. And I think I probably will actually, because I'm here. Can you see that? No, you can't. I'm over here in room 8. And if I leave the dungeon with the intention of coming back again in the future, I would have to go through these 3 rooms again. And because they're not currently populated by monsters, I would have to re-roll on the monster table for each one and likely encounter a whole bunch more monsters. So it makes sense really to push ahead with my exploration. But I think I am going to immediately use this health scroll to get plus 5, which will take me back up to 11 health. That just makes me feel a little bit less vulnerable. Cool. Well, let's carry on, shall we? We're in room 8. We're going to go up here through this door. 4. A wide room. Oh, well, there you go. So this is a dead end. But it's a dead end. So unless we find something cool in here that we can't get to because of monsters, there's no real reason to go in here. We can always come back into the dungeon and explore this way and hopefully find the boss and fight the boss. But yeah, let's find out what's... Oh, well, I'll tell you what. First of all, we haven't checked to see whether the door's locked. 6. The door is unlocked. Let's find out what's in here. Room contents. 8. Several wooden coffins. It may have a secret passage. Let's find out what monsters are in here. 5. 1 living armour. Cool. I like the idea of living armour. There's something very old school about that. I can imagine living armour being a monster encountered on Nightmare, which was a TV series in the late 80s and early 90s in the UK. If you haven't heard of that, look it up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can watch complete episodes of Nightmare. Maybe you know what, if I remember, I'll put a link in the description below, because Nightmare was, at the time, pretty much the most exciting I could imagine TV being. Living armour. Where were we? It's got 8 health points and it does 3 damage, so it's actually, oh wait a minute, that's 2 living armour, 5, 1 living armour, cool, okay. 8 health points, 3 damage, so it's a pretty beefy beastie, and it does a lot of damage. And it does 3 health points each time, so I mean, it's a bit of a beast. But given the fact that there might be a hidden passage in here, I think I'm going to risk it and go into the room. I've got 11 health points, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can theoretically survive 3 hits from him without using my health potion. So okay, let's give it a go. Okay, I'm going to attack the living armour. 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not dead, so the living armour is going to hit me for 3. Taking me down to 8. And I'm going to attack again. 3, and the living armour is defeated. That wasn't too painful. Overall, this dungeon really hasn't been painful. If you've watched my original videos, you'll see I'm fairly used to this game completely battering me. So it's nice to do a little bit better for an occasion. We need to have a look to see what the situation is with the secret passage. Famous last words, wasn't it, when I said this dungeon wasn't battering me? I've hit a trap. Let's find out what the trap is. 2. Oh my days. 1d6 skeleton soldiers. So I've just discovered a whole bunch of skeleton soldiers. 1. Okay. So at least it's only 1 skeleton soldier. And obviously undead. So let's attack this skeleton fool. 4. So he is immediately wiped out. Is he going to come back from the dead? No. There we go. Alright. So the majority of this dungeon has now been cleared. I'm going to take that as a hint that I should now get out. I can always come back later. But for now, I think we're going to leave this dungeon. So make my way out. I don't think you have to roll for wandering monsters like you do in 4 Against Darkness. Yeah, that's not a thing. You have to re-roll for empty rooms when you come back, but I've said that already. Okay, so we are out. We are free and clear. And we're back on our Hexploration map. And if you remember, this was the tomb which is located here. So I could either go west to the human city, or I could go south to the what was it? Was it an orc city? Goblin city. Those are my 2 options. I think I'm just going to head back to the human city. So that is west 1 onto some plains, which means I need to use a provision, taking me down to 16 provisions, and I'm back in the city. So in the city you can rest, spend 1 coin to recover all your hit points. Okay, so 15, and that's going to take you back up to 18 hit points. I could fix armour, but my armour isn't injured. I could spend 1 coin to add 1 torch or 1 provision. So I'm going to fully boost up my provisions to 20. That's going to cost me 4 coins. And I'm going to buy 3 new torches, which is going to cost me 3. So that's a total of 7 coins, taking me down to 8 coins total. That's pretty much all I can do, really. I'm going to sell my jewels so I don't have to carry those anymore. Coins, I guess, are lighter than jewels. That's going to take me up to 110, so I'm up to 118 coins. So, there you go. I'm feeling pretty good after that. I've got 118 coins. I've got a new piece of armour, a helm. I'm on full health. I've got all of my torches. I've got all of my provisions. Feeling pretty good. All right, think I'll leave it there. So in the next video, I think I'll see how I feel. I might go back to that dungeon and finish it off, or maybe we will do a tentative explore down here into the forests or up here into the mountains and see what we find there. But we're going to leave it there for now. If you enjoyed this adventure and you'd like to see more like it, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification button. I'd be delighted if you liked this video. Like, actually hit the like button. I mean, I'd be delighted if you liked the video and you didn't hit the like button. I'm rambling now. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.